Hey guys, got a little modding project going on here for a OverClock.net member, Ronan de Beatrice. So this is a Sugo III, and I guess this is what it looks like. He sent it to me sort of half modded and in pieces and stuff. And I've been trying to figure out what exactly he wants out of this. So we've been discussing and I've been showing him pictures and stuff, and I think this might be it. Anyway, up here I'm going to make an acrylic little ring to fit around here. I think I'll just call it like a halo. Might even make it square, I don't know. And the filter will go over top of that, and then that will glow once the case is lit up. Okay. I've stripped the anodizing off the case and I've been doing a little sanding on it. He wanted to enlarge the side, okay, because he's got a gigantic power supply in there, and I think you might be able to make out the pencil marks across where it says remove. See those little arcs? That's where the fan of the power supply goes. And if you look down here, you'll see some more pencil marks, okay? That's where a 100mm fan is at. And because of the way the case is constructed, I can't really take it right down to the very end because it's going to have to lay up on here. I mean, I could and maybe use hot glue or JB Weld or something and glue in the mesh right on that last little bit, and then I could cut out all of this crap and have a great big grill. But I think what we're going to work with, because of the way the case is and everything, is that we'll just take out these top parts here where it says remove, and we will leave these. I have a screw there, screw there, screw there, screw there, screw an acrylic frame over. He's got this little Asus LCD display deal. It's around here somewhere. Where did it go? Anyway, yeah, here it is. You've seen these before. They're the little LCD Asus ROG poster, whatever you want to call it. Going to stuff that up in the corner here. It fits nicely right up in here, and I'll secure it. And we'll have a tiny little cutout for that right there. Okay. He sent along this Magical radiator, okay, which he has modified to fit in this plastic frame of the Sugo, which I'm going to try and get out with one hand. Oh, this is so much fun. Alright, so here's the Magical. Alright, and he's got this plastic frame that he's modified to make it fit in there, and the whole idea is to keep it easy and removable and stuff, because it fits in here, hopefully without falling through again. This is why I wasn't really crazy about this particular mounting system, but I guess, you know, as long as you're gentle with it and take it easy with it, I guess it'll stay in there. Not exactly what I would do, but anyway, we're going to work with what we've got, and as you can see, there's a little opening up here for an optical, and he sent me one of these deals. And we're going to put a fan controller in the bottom part, and then we'll put the little, there's like a little slot drive from Silverstone, which I've never seen Silverstone selling this kind of stuff, but I guess, you know, they got to, and they've got a weird little case with tiny little areas to put stuff. They got to offer a little bit of everything. So here's the little slot loading DVD drive that'll fit in there with a little fan controller. And I was talking to him about different treatments we could do to the front, because I thought, you know, I mean, here's your optical thing, but here's this. Unless you like looking at that, that's kind of, I don't know. I was thinking maybe some kind of cover or an acrylic, something. Tight space there. You don't really have a heck of a lot of room. Some kind of little cover or something would be nice for that. And of course you're going to need a filter, so I constructed a filter cartridge, and I lined it with this sort of aluminum screen behind it to keep the fuzzy parts, because it's very fuzzy and that looks like pubes. You know, you want me to stuff some pubes in your rad? Okay, maybe not. So here we are with the beautiful filter. I'll just give you an idea of what that's going to look like. It's going to be mounted, I think, magnetically. I'll put some magnets on there and see if we can get that to stick right there. So I am not entirely sold on that being the most beautiful looking front of a case, but this is all going to be powder coated blue to match an Enzo water block. Let me tell you, it is not easy. Once again, the one-handed operation. So, to figure out what color that is. It's blue, but it's a very dark blue. It's almost like a chrome, and it's very difficult to figure out what kind of finish would look like that on the case. But anyway, this little metal side and all the metal parts and whatnot will be done that way. So I'm guessing we're looking at a black filter and black radiator sticking out of the front of that, which isn't terrible. It's considering the small size of the case, you know, you got to make some accommodations. But I still would think it would be nicer to have maybe something covering this, because you can look right in there and see the plastic and the holes, and it just doesn't look finished. So that's about where I'm at, and we'll be following up on the old Sugo I for Ronin. There's a lot of weird things. I got to take this apart so it can be powder coated, and he's sort of partially got the cabling done here. Obviously going to have to powder coat anything, the metal, all the metal parts of the deal, side panels, whatnot, fan controller, everything's going to have to get powder coated to match. I get a little confused sometimes by some of the things he wants, because I'm not really sure how that could work out. Like, for instance, making holes like for these, right, and these. Not really sure how that's going to work out, because you're going to end up with sharp little pieces of metal all around the holes. It doesn't seem a good way to go. So we'll just take it a step at a time, and we'll do what's right and feasible and whatnot. Let me put this back over here to dry some more. But anyway, that's a little case modding video for you guys. Hold you over until I can get around to doing some more on it and figuring out exactly what can and can't be done for it. And we'll take it from there.